Hey guys, Adriana Jimenez joined here with world-renowned trainer Freddie Roach. Freddie, it's great to see you. And it's quite unique to see Chavez Jr. back in your gym here again. He's looking a lot slimmer. Talk to me about that moment of reuniting with him.
It was really good. He just all of a sudden he walks through my door. He walks through my door one day, just like he did 20 years ago, or whatever that was, and. He said, Freddie, he says, can I work out? I said, yeah, sure. So I watched him for 3 days. I didn't say anything to him.
Okay.
I just ignored him.
Oh, you just ignored him?
Yeah. And but I knew what he was doing, and I saw his work ethic, and I saw the work ethic come back. And then one day he offered me a bag of money, and I said, I'm not here for that.
Oh.
I said, I'm here to win. And he says, well, Freddie, he says, I can be that fighter you want me to be, that one that you want to train and have in the best shape. Yeah. I says, well, I says, you look really good, and everything looks good. I've been watching you work out the last 3 days. And he says, okay, can we start working together tomorrow? I says, no. I said, we'll start working together Monday. So I gave him 1 day of rest, and then Monday he showed up, and he's been here every day since.
Okay, nice. I know it's only been a few days, but I know for some time there's been some questions about his work ethic. But from what you've seen so far, how much do you think he can accomplish now?
He can accomplish a lot. He's a good fighter. He's a tough guy, and we had a great run for like 5 fights together. Yeah. We beat everyone we weren't supposed to beat and all that, and then all of a sudden in the Martinez fight, everything kind of fell apart. You know, I think he was trying to be like I think the greatness of his father was maybe getting to him a little bit and so forth, and it's very, very difficult to want to be as good as him, you know, because like his dad was one of those people that I know in my heart wasn't a great fighter, but he was born to fight.
Okay.
He was born to be a great fighter.
Okay.
I don't think you can teach what he knows or what he does. I think it becomes really, really natural to him, and it's just he was born to be a fighter, and he's one of those people. Right. And I told him he's not. I said, you have to work.
Oh.
I said, you're like the rest of us slobs.
Okay.
I mean, no, it's true. I mean, like James Toney says, you motherfuckers have to train. I was born to fight, and he might be like one of the two that I feel that we're really, really born to fight.
Right.
I mean, because the moves they make and the battles they put on are not just ordinary. I mean, they're unbelievable, like like a special gift, Right. And I think there are people in the world that are born to do things in life, and they found, I think at least 2 of them found it in boxing.
Right. Okay.
So, and the thing is, I told him, I said, you're not like you. I told him flat out, don't be like your dad because you're not like him. I said, he was born to fight. You have to train to fight. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, 99% of us will have to work.
Put in the work. Put in the work.
But he's good at that.
Yeah.
He will put the work in.
Yeah. All right, Freddie. So Chavez Jr. has a tough test ahead of him. He told me that he has a contract now to fight December 20th against Daniel Jacobs. By any chance, do you know the location of that fight?
They're talking about Texas right now, but I'm not exactly sure of the. I'm thinking like New York would be a better venue for that because that's where he's from. Okay. And regardless, the ring's the same size. I don't care. Yeah. Wherever they put the fight, they put the fight.
How tough of a test would that be for Chavez Jr. facing?
It's a tough test, but the thing is that for him, like I said to him, I say if you get tired in that fight, you'll lose. I said, this guy will outbox you. He really will. I says, but the thing is, if you're in shape and press him the whole way, press him, be aggressive, you'll win by knockout.
So, the conditioning, being aggressive, what does Chavez have to do to defeat?
Be very aggressive in this fight and back his opponent up. If the opponent is good coming forward and he has a good jab, but the thing is, he's not a big puncher and he's more of a boxer, and I think that we can break him down along the way.
From Daniel Jacobs' fight against Canelo, did you see some things some weaknesses. So what did you think about that performance? What did you learn?
It was okay. I mean, he's always been a good fighter. I trained him before he was diagnosed with cancer. Here, he was trained in my gym, and I know him well. He's a nice kid, and he's a very, very good boxer. But the thing is, you can't let him box. I mean, you have to make it into a fight, and that's what Chavez is good at anyway. So let's make it a fight. That's our plan.
He told me that he wants to come back to the top of the sport. He wants to become champion. He wants a rematch with Canelo. How do you feel about that rematch of Chavez Jr. with Canelo?
I love that. I mean, yeah, because when someone doesn't shoot for the stars to the high level, right, they're just bullshitting. And when they go for the stars, you know they're serious, and that's what he wants, and that's what it. I know we can get him. All he has to do is get some wins, and once he gets back on that winning track, he'll be there. It's a great fight. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good names out there in that division right now. So and there seems to be a lot of money in boxing right now. I mean, I like to make some.
And well, there's a big fight for Canelo already coming up really short. How do you think? What are your thoughts on Canelo versus Kovalev?
I think the Russian boy is going to get knocked out.
You think what?
I think.
I couldn't hear you.
Who's that?
Oh, you think Russia's going to get knocked out?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hey.
Is it going to be one of those body shots that everybody talks about?
He's fighting one of the best fighters in the world. The guy's moving up in weight class. I think it's probably about time that he's moving up in weight class because he's tired of cutting weight. And I think he'll fight better at a more natural weight class. And I think as long as he stays there afterwards and doesn't go back down, he stays at high division, he'll dominate that world, in my opinion.
So Canelo should stay at 175. Don't come back to 161, not even 68.
No, every time someone does that, when they move up and go back down, they get killed. That plan is not going to work for anyone in the world. You look in the history of boxing, guys who move up and go back down get knocked out. Guys who move up and stay there do very well. So I've had Manny Pacquiao move up. I've had Miguel Cotto move up in class. And you know what? It put a smile on my face, made them better people, made them smile at people. Didn't make them like people used to say, why the fuck are you so mean? And I haven't eaten in 4 days. That's why I'm mean. I'm hungry. I hate fighters cutting weight. I think it's the most overrated thing in the world. I'd rather see fighters fight at a natural weight. I think they're much better off.
Two fighters that are their natural weight, Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua. What are we going to see that night? What do you expect?
They both lost a lot of weight. I don't know why. Andy lost that weight. I like him better heavy. I think he absorbs punches better. He's never been hurt, and he won the fight. Why does he need to change? I felt that the guy who lost the fight needed to change, yes, because he had too much muscle and it was too hard to carry around. And that was maybe good, but I don't know why Andy lost all that weight. I like him better at the heavyweight. I always have. I mean, from when he was the amateur, when I used to train him, he was always better at the heavyweight. Andy, put the weight back on.
So who wins and how on that fight?
It's a great fight, and I'm friends with both guys, and the best man will win.
All right. Freddie, thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
You.
Yes. All right. You can sit.
guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see more boxing coverage, make sure to subscribe by clicking right here. And don't forget to follow Fino Boxing on all our social media platforms.